guys, what is up and welcome back. So today I have a special unboxing. Now things are kind of rattling around in this box because I've actually unboxed this already, but I had been away from YouTube for so long that I didn't actually remember how to set up my camera or do anything, and I was really low energy, and it made it seem like I didn't truly enjoy the box when I love this company and I love the boxes they do. So I did want to sit down and show you guys, like, re-unbox it for you so I know what's in here, and I guess it's better in that way because I can kind of talk to you about what is in the box, like, just a little bit better, because in that video I was like, oh, this is the last item, and I was like, oh wait, no, this is the last item, oh wait, no, this is the last item, and I was like remembering things as I was going through, and I did fuck up some stuff in the unboxing, and I want to be transparent and for you guys to get to experience it with me, but I don't think anybody would have liked that video, and I think I would have been doing them a disservice. I would have been doing you guys a disservice. I would have been making myself look like a complete ass. So I wanted to sit down and show you again what I unboxed. But we have the Bookishly classic book crate. So these are classic books that are, the box itself is curated around one specific book or one specific theme. And they asked me if they could send me November's box. So this is November of this past year. And the reason why they wanted to send me this one is because it seems more along the lines of a book that I would like, and they were 100% correct. So the cool thing about Bookishly, I'll leave their website down below, but you can purchase the books that are featured. It is a classic book, but it has a new, like, art jacket on it, and I think it's really, really cool. These are not super expensive. I believe this is a UK-based subscription as well, so if you are in the UK and you're one of those people who really laments over the fact that shipping is like $40 fucking dollars, I think you'll really like this box. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox and talk to you guys about the items because I have used quite a few of them and I am really excited to share them with you. So the first thing that we have here is one of the items that I have used and absolutely loved, and it is this candle. And on the front it says, all human beings as we meet them are commingled out of good and evil. And I really like this candle. It is a pumpkin spice candle, but it just, like, has the perfect blend of fall. It's really, really, like, the throw on it is also really, really great. And it does burn for 40 hours, apparently. And I have been burning it nonstop since I got it. It is, like, almost all the way, like, burnt down. Like, it's got a good amount that I've used on it. But I love it so, so much. It smells so good. I'm going to go ahead and put it back on my desk where it has been recently. The next thing we have in here is a tea, and it is Jekyll's Elixir, and it is by Genier World of Teas, but it is Jekyll's Elixir. Like I said, it is Rubio's calendar petals, lemongrass, and natural flavor. This is a caffeine-free tea, which I really enjoy because I think last time we got a black tea, and I wasn't drinking caffeine at the time. I do occasionally drink caffeine now. But it does perpetuate my anxiety quite a bit, so I've been trying to limit it over the last couple of years, but I've been slowly introducing it back into just, like, my daily, you know, stuff that I drink. Like, occasionally if I have nowhere to go and, like, I just need a little bit of energy and I know I'm going to be at home, I will occasionally drink some. The next thing we have here is a bookmark, and it says, it is one thing to mortify curiosity, another to conquer it. It is a beautiful bookmark. I love the art that they actually did for this crate. I think that it is all really beautifully, like, hand drawn and has like a homey feel to it, I guess you could say, but I really love this. I like the little beaker on the bottom of it as well. I think that it is just adorable, and like I said, I love the color scheme. It's like a green color scheme. The next thing that we have here is actually a print, and it says, you start a question and it's like starting a stone. You sit quietly on top of a hill and away the stone goes, starting others. This is a beautiful print. I love, like I said, I love this art style, and it's all over everything. So it's all over, like, the other art in here, like the book cover and this print, as well as the bookmark. I think it is stunning. We also have our spoiler card here, which I guess I should have grabbed first. But for the themes, there's like themes each month for each crate, and the themes for this one is good versus evil, repression, friendship, appearances, and curiosity. My devil had long been caged, he came out roaring. I love this. So, like I said, this is a UK-based service. You can follow them on Instagram as well. I will link that down below for you also. The next thing we have here, it says, quiet minds cannot be perplexed or frightened, but go on in fortune or misfortune, at their own private pace, like clocks during a thunderstorm. And this is an unlined notebook, so it does just have normal pages. This is really cool. This is a perfect size if you want to throw it in like with your books when you are trying to annotate them, if you're trying to keep track of what you're thinking of books, if you're liking them, if you're not liking them. I think this is a really perfect size. This would also be really good for like a shopping list or, you know, just like random notes of things you think about throughout the day. The next thing we have here is actually an extra book that we get, and it's The Terrors of the Night. So this does follow kind of like the same theme. This is written by Thomas Nash. I've not heard of this, but this is a Penguin classic. It says, demonic horrors and spirits dreamt up by the most exuberant and inventive prose writer of Elizabethan England. I slept very little last night. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense right now, but I am really excited to read this as well. It is much smaller, which is convenient because you guys know I don't read a whole lot of classic books. The next thing that we got is something that we get in, I believe, every crate, and I'm really excited. It is a print, and it is written on, or it's, you know, like painted on an actual page from Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It says, I sometimes think if we knew all, we should be more glad to get away. I love these. I have the Jane Austen one that I got, and it actually sits downstairs in my living room because I really like the quote. I use everything that I got from the last box from them still, so that's really awesome to have a whole new one. And the last two things we got in here are actually for the book. So the first thing we get, and something you get every single time that you do order one, is an author card. So this one says, you must suffer me to go in my own dark way, and it's about Robert Louis Stevenson. He was born in 1850, died in 1894. He is Scottish, he has 10 works, and he's known for The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Stevenson has good claim to being the inventor of the sleeping bag. He described a 6-foot square sack made of green waterproof cloth and lined with blue sheep's fur in his book Travels with a Donkey and the Cavaness. So this is really cool. So you do get a little bit about the author if you want to stick it in with your book, so you have a little bit of information on them in the future. But also if you're a new reader of classics like I am, it's nice to have this to like look back on, to kind of learn a little bit more about the author. And the last thing that we got is actually the book, and as you guessed, it is The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. But this is what the book looks like. This book is absolutely stunning. I love the art for this book. So the front and the back both have art for them, and the art wraps all the way around. So you do also have like all the beakers and like Dr. Jekyll's like office essentially. I think this is really freaking cool. I think it is gorgeous. And you can take off the cover and just have the original cover if you would like, and just to keep the art separate if that is what you choose to do. But I think this is really cool. These editions are beautiful. I have my other one on my shelf still. It's like one of my display pieces because I think they're stunning. I think it's cool that they have artists that they kind of work with to do this too. Like I said, I will leave all of the information down below. I am blown away by this box. I think as somebody who doesn't read classics, it gets me interested in reading them. Or maybe if you do read classics, I think this would be something that would really appeal to you because you get, like I said, little trinkets around maybe your favorite books. And like I said, you can buy these online. And I believe sometimes you can buy like extra crates, like after they've been fully unboxed. You can see what's in them and choose to buy them if maybe you really like the book that they're doing the crate for. I think that would be a really cool gift to have somebody in your life as well. But I don't have a code or anything for you guys, but like I said, I will leave their website down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below a classic book that you would recommend to me, especially if you're a longtime viewer of mine and you sort of know the books that I like to read, even though my reading taste is sort of all over the place. Let me know down below a classic book that you think I might like. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so, so much, and I will see you in my next one.